Hey, what's up, guys? Coming at you on the Ogre Vision channel today. Wanted to do a quick little follow-up on the last GT Ogre video, which was a live stream, my first ever live stream. Not sure if you had a chance to see that. If you did not, I will make sure that a link is down here in the video description. I saw a lot of comments on that video, and I've got some notes. So I thought we'd go over some of those. By the way, why do I sometimes do these recordings from inside a car? It's quiet. I can't always do that in the office where there's sometimes a lot of stuff going on. Today there is a lot of stuff going on, and it's pretty loud and pretty busy in the office. So I was not going to get a chance to do this inside. I came out to one of the cars and decided to have a little sit down and, maybe we can chat. So, the live stream video, sorry to have left you on a cliffhanger there. In case you didn't put it together, yes, I did get the truck onto a tow truck, and everything worked out okay. I did talk to the tow truck driver. He was a super nice guy. He just was not really comfortable going on camera, doing a whole YouTube thing. I get it. I'm not entirely comfortable on the camera either, but it is what it is. So, yeah, let's see. I recorded the live stream on the Ulefone Armor 6E, whatever it is, that I had reviewed earlier. It's still doing great. I haven't been able to break it yet. It works just fine. I still like it. Don't get paid to say any of that, but just thought I'd pass it along. So look, what is wrong with the truck? Well, I had it towed to a mechanic. He has not had a chance to look at it yet. When he does, I will know more. I guess I'll be happy to let you guys know too. Some of you have said, oh, I'll bet it's the alternator, or you got a dead battery, or you ran it out of gas, or no, it's none of those things. It's a diesel. So it is most likely not an electric problem. In case you didn't know, diesels don't use spark plugs. So they don't really require electricity to run unless it's an electric fuel pump. My guess, and I'm not a mechanic, my guess is that whatever is wrong is fuel delivery. It's probably either the fuel pump, or it could be the injectors, or maybe just as simple as a fuel filter. I'm kind of hoping it's just a clogged fuel filter because that's going to be really cheap. Injectors, if it's fuel injectors, that could cost thousands. That brings up another point. Some of you guys have said that I should just fix it myself. I shouldn't be paying a shop to fix it. I'm not a mechanic, and even if I was, I wouldn't have sat in the middle of the road. Like some of you guys are like, oh, don't just sit there waiting on a tow truck, fix it. Okay. Well, I don't have tools. I don't have skills. And I'm not, even if I did, I'm not going to put myself in the left lane of traffic on a busy highway, trying to work on the truck or diagnose it or troubleshoot it while traffic is trying to whiz by. That's silly. I can work on cars. I do work on cars. It's something that I kind of do for fun, not for profit. I'm a hobbyist at best. But here's the deal. If the shop says, yeah, it's going to be a couple $100 or something, then I'll say, sure, please take care of that for me, because that's worth my time. I've got a lot going on with work, with family, with my personal life. Sometimes it's just worth paying somebody to do something that they do really well. What might take me longer to work on, and that would take me away from doing something that I might rather be doing or I would be better at. I may wind up paying the shop to do it. If they come back and say, oh, bad news, it's injectors and that's very expensive, and I'll say, you know what? Let's just have it towed to my driveway and I'll get to it. We'll see how that shakes out. I'm not really sure yet. Let's see what else did. A lot of fun. Okay, so if I do wind up having the truck taken to the house, I will have it towed. And I will try with the roadside assistance again, and we'll see how that works out. That did not work out for me the other day when the truck was dead on the side of the road. As you guys saw, I was waiting on AAA. That's my roadside assistance provider. I'd called them, and boy, after 45 minutes or so, the police were like, hey, we got to get you out of here. So we're calling our service, and you're just going to have to pay for that. Some of you have addressed that. You're saying, the cops can't force you to use a company. You have the freedom to use anybody you'd like. And yes, I agree with you. The officer and I talked about this a little bit. Had traffic not been so busy, he would have been more than happy to push me across the 4 or 5 lanes of traffic to get me onto the side of the road where there's a lot of shoulder, a lot of room, and I wouldn't be causing a hazard for anybody. But since I was blocking the left lane of traffic and it's kind of during rush hour, it was a public safety issue. So he needed me out of that left lane of traffic, and he just did not feel that it was going to be safe for him to try to push my disabled vehicle all the way across. It's busy. Drivers are frustrated, aggressive, and maybe not paying attention because they might be, like watching a live stream or texting or whatever. That just was not going to be a safe situation. So I agreed with him. That wasn't the way to go. I did wind up paying the tow company that the police department dispatches. They came out within 10 minutes of that dispatch. I think that's in their contract with the city. That's a requirement for them. They have to show up in a certain amount of time. And, I think that's part of the deal with AAA. I don't know how it works where you are, but in Texas, where I am, AAA contracts with independent drivers, and they kind of send that out to the lowest bidder, which means that tow truck is probably not going to make as much money on a AAA call as that tow truck might make on a normal call that they got themselves. So I think the AAA calls tend to fall to the bottom of their priority list. Case in point was me the other day, almost 2 hours after I had called for the tow from AAA. The tow driver calls and says, "Hey, do you call for a tow truck? You still need a tow truck?" Dude. Can you imagine if I was still sitting on the side of the road 2 hours later? That would be a little ridiculous. All right. Going back to my list here. Covered that. The police, yeah, covered that. Yeah, some of you have mentioned that I should get repaid by AAA. I should be paid back for whatever I have to pay in tow fees. The tow fee was $125. It's not unreasonable. $125, it's a lot of money, but that's kind of par for course. And yes, I called AAA and said, "Hey, what's the story? Your guy never showed up, and the police needed me to move. Can I get reimbursed for that?" And they said, "Well, you can send in a form and send in your receipt, and we'll take a look at that, and we don't guarantee anything, but we may be able to get you a reimbursement or a partial reimbursement." So the tow cost me $125. If that's what I wind up being out of pocket, okay, I'm a grown-up. I can handle that. It's coincidentally about what I pay for a year's worth of AAA coverage. I've had that AAA coverage for going on 10 years now. We'll see what happens, and we'll see if there's going to be an 11th year of AAA service for me. So maybe we'll do another live stream again in the future. I thought it was kind of fun. It was fun interacting with you guys, and for me, it was more fun to do that. I felt like I had some of you guys along for the ride with me than if I was just sitting by myself sweating in the truck waiting on a tow truck. So I hope you enjoyed sweating along with me. Okay, there is one more thing. Like some of the comments. Some of you guys just really could not handle my appearance. And look, there are days I look in the mirror and I can't handle my appearance. So I get it. I'm sympathetic. But wow. some of you guys just really thought my look was not flattering. You complained about my sunglasses, my hair, my beard, my shirt button, my chain. Holy cow. Okay, so I know I shouldn't be surprised by this. It's YouTube. It's the internet. I'm putting my face out there. People are going to roast me. I get it. I do the best I can. I'm sorry if my appearance has offended you. I'll try to do better next time. Maybe the next time I get stuck in a truck broken down on the side of the highway, before I go on the live stream, I'll make sure to call my stylist and my wardrobe department and my hairdresser, and I'll make sure that I look my best for you when I'm broken down, okay? We cool? All right, in other news... There's other news. We'll talk a little bit about what's going on the GT Ogre channel. Okay, we've got some fun videos coming up. And we really do have some pretty entertaining videos coming up, including recurring characters. These are not setups. These are not people that I have asked to come back. Everything that I'm going to show you is completely real. And yes, believe it or not, some people return. Now, spoiler alert, there is one group of recurring characters that is recurring only because I'm reposting the video. I had posted a video with these people before, and they're some of my favorite characters. For whatever reason, the video was pulled by YouTube, and that kind of broke my heart a little bit. I'm like, these people, they're really entertaining. This is funny. It's good. And YouTube just didn't see it my way. I'm not sure if there was something that was maybe a little too suggestive on the video for YouTube, and that got flagged and removed. They don't always give me the best of details. At any rate, I have re-edited that video and have tried to make it as tame as possible, so that it will be able to stay online and it'll still be entertaining for you. Something else, a lot of people have asked, I see this comment come up from time to time, about revenge or retribution. You know, do people come back after they've had their cars towed and want to take some sort of revenge? Well, yeah, it's happened. It doesn't happen a lot. Most people are adults about things, but some people are not. So I've gone ahead and edited together a revenge special. So we'll see how you guys like that. For some of you, it's going to be a fun trip down memory lane. For some of you, it's going to be all new material because maybe you're new to the channel or you just haven't seen those videos before. And some of you will be aggravated because it's a rerun. Well, it's not a rerun. It's all new editing. But yes, some of the scenes you will have seen before. So that's about it. I think we spent plenty of time here on this video, and I'll go ahead and wrap it up. But I did want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for being a supporter of the channel, and I really appreciate it. I look forward to when videos come out because I like to see what you guys are writing and commenting. I think it's really fun. I like watching the comments. Some of you guys are fun and supportive. Some of you guys are not, and that's okay too. If you like the video, I'm happy. If you don't like the video, that's okay. I mean, you've wasted a few minutes of your day, I guess. Either way, I always appreciate if you like and comment on a video, and if you will subscribe to the channel, that's even better. So, as always, I appreciate that. Please feel free to sound off in the comments below, and I may respond to some of those comments. I might thumbs up some of those comments. And anyway, I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.